everybody? It's Talon with Sewellmotorcoach, and now I know you guys are saying, Talon? Yeah, my name is Talon. I do the video editing and sales up here. I also do our Facebook page. Well, with the introduction out of the way, today is Sunday. There is nobody here at the office. I am all alone, and I've decided to sneak in here and try to do a video on a coach for you guys. We've had this coach for a little bit. We just haven't had a chance to get a video on it yet. Doug hasn't had a chance to take it down to his favorite spot and get it on video. So Sunday, I figured why not come down here? Hopefully we don't get in trouble. All right. Here we go. Now before you know who inadvertently shows up, let's get out here. So I hurried outside, hopped in the coach, got it fired up, and got all the slide out rooms put in. But just as I sat down in the captain's seat to leave, I realized I'm not insured for any of this. So I called the only person I knew on the insurance who might just be dumb enough to come do this with me. Hey, what's going on, man? I didn't know if you wanted to get together and watch the game or something. Yeah, meet me at the lot, and we'll run out and get something. And yeah, come on down. But you got time, right? You got a good bit of time. He actually fell for. Hey, come here. You wanna help me film a video, an RV?
What?
Yeah, just real quick.
What happened to getting beer and watching football?
No, don't worry about that. We'll do the video. Come on. I need you to drive it.
What?
Yeah, no, we're just to church real quick. Come on.
You can't drive the thing?
No. Just don't worry about it. Doug doesn't. We'll be fine. And with that all figured out, we made this. All right, guys, today I have for you this 2015 Fleetwood Expedition 38K, and I love the colors on this coach. Really a timeless paint scheme with the gray and whites, and my absolute favorite is that copper color, kind of the zigzag pattern you get in the middle. Just love the way that this coach looks. And what a beautiful day to be out in the sun filming an RV for you guys. It is some gorgeous weather, probably the last taste of the 70s that we're gonna get once this warm spell ends. But anyhow, this 2015 Fleetwood was a trade-in here at Sewellmotorcoach, and I think that this coach just represents a ton of value. It's simple in all of the best ways, but you still get the Cummins 360, 10,000 pounds of towing right out of the box. This is a full wall slide, and it opens up the inside like no other. Tons and tons of living space in there. We'll check that out when we get inside. Unfortunately, we weren't able to give this Fleetwood a bath before doing this video, so you may see some dirt on the side or on the windshield, something like that. So that's why we just didn't get a chance to wash it and cut me and Mr. Clean a little bit of slack. This is the first full-length YouTube video we've done. I hope we do the coach justice. We're probably going to miss some things, so just leave a comment down below if we miss something that you guys would like to know about. Be happy to get the info for you. There's one negative on the outside. It looks like the previous owner may have gotten a little too close to something and just scuffed or dented this baggage door and maybe a little bit of that one. But other than that, I'm not finding anything negative to speak of on the outside of this coach, which nothing can be uglier than Mr. Clean. Well, he can jump, but can he climb?
Can you guys believe that? He is just like Doug. Refuses to get on these roofs and is making a guy with a half cut off toe do it.
Maybe you shouldn't have mowed your foot, man.
Yeah, fair point.
All right, scurry on up there. They want to see. Yeah. All right, guys, but we had a video of Cameron talking about the roof the day we did the video. That was 3 days ago?
Yeah,
last weekend?
Yeah.
But when I went to edit it, It turns out Ding Dong here didn't hit record, so we had no audio.
He didn't hit record.
Allegedly. Allegedly, I didn't start recording with the drone.
Usually, we would be parked right over there. Unfortunately, since Talon has drugged me out here after work, since he can't hit record, we have to park the coach here. But I know usually we don't show any of the roofs in these videos, but one thing I want to point out is we haven't touched this roof yet, which for a 2015 Fleetwood, I think it speaks to how well this coach was taken care of, because every inch of this roof is cleaned already. I mean, there are some things that show the coach's wear, you know, over the past decade. For example, up here, you can pretty much look at the front cap sealant and tell that that's definitely been beaten up over the years. So that stuff we're going to take care of. Probably going to have to take the covers off these AC units and dust them out, make sure they're working good. And these two max air vent covers are cracked. But all of that is minor stuff. Also, the radius has a little bit of cracked clear coat, but that's par for the course for a coach that's a decade old. But the fact that this coach is so clean just shows how well it was taken care of. So additionally, there's a ton of free real estate on this roof. Talon's got the drone right in the sun, by the way. This roof's completely wide open. We do additionals whenever you purchase a coach. So whether it be additional solar panels on this roof, Starlink, line guard, etc., this roof is wide open for all of that. So if that's something that interests you when you buy a coach from us, that's always something that we can call and talk about, discussing additionals and add-ons and what all that includes.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
I did notice that the previous owner did retro band wheel enhancement. What that is there's basically a solid around the rim in the tires on this coach. I believe it's the front tires. And what it does is if you have a flat or a loss of a sudden discharge of pressure, what it does is it minimizes damage to the rim and maybe allows you to limp somewhere without causing any further damage. Quick, before we go inside, one thing I noticed was just how big these storage bays are. There is a tray of pass-through there. Without further ado, let's get inside. All right, guys, welcome into this beautiful Fleetwood. First impressions, stepping in. Everything smells great in here. I love, like I said outside, how this floor plan opens up and really gives you a ton of living space in here. I think Fleetwood knocked it out of the park with this floor plan, and these are some great colors in here. But let's start up here at the front. All right, guys, looking at the cockpit on this Fleetwood Expedition. I love how driver focused everything is. Everything is within arm's reach while you're sitting here at the cockpit. 32,750 miles. Looks like last average was right at 8.9 miles per gallon. That's pretty good. And a touchscreen radio with Bluetooth connectivity, some charging, and some other buttons for your shades, fans, and your keyless entry. And then all of the magic happens right here in this panel just above the stairs. We've got our generator start right here. Looks like just ticked over 1,000 hours. Water heater, our hydraulic leveling, inverter, the control for our full wall hydraulic slide, and the slide controller for our galley slide. Also, we have our HVAC controls right up here. Before we move on back and look at the rest of this beautiful coach, I've got just a couple negatives to show you real quick. Looks like we've got some wearing right here on the driver's seat and on the passenger seat from scuffing past it with bags, pants, you know, the usual things. A little more wear from sliding into the seat right there. And then on our U-shaped booth dinette, we've got a little bit of peeling where people will put their hands when they get in, sliding in and out. Apart from that, the furniture is in beautiful condition. U-shaped booth dinette, This is almost like the size you would see at a diner or a restaurant, just tons of space. You could get 7 people in there, maybe more if you guys were cozy. The table does go down to make a good sized bed. I have the cushion for it kind of tucked away back there behind the bed. Across from our U-shaped booth dinette, we have this gargantuan galley. I don't know if it comes across quite as well on camera just how deep this galley is, but there are mountains of countertop space. I love the Corian countertops, really gives a granite feel and look. We've got a double bowl stainless steel sink, convection microwave oven, a Whirlpool just above, and our propane cooktop. I really love the tile look on the backsplash with the glass inlay. That color scheme fits all of the colors in the coach very well, in my opinion. Just next to the galley is going to be our residential sized Whirlpool refrigerator with ice in the freezer, and really good pantry space with adjustable shelving just next to it. Just below that is going to be the hookup for our central vacuum system. We've got a Sony television, probably 42 inches. Don't hold me to it, with a hidden sound bar for our surround sound below. The same beautiful Corian countertop carried over from our galley with a nice glass backsplash and a fireplace just below that. That is all facing this huge L-shaped sofa, and you can see another surround sound speaker poking out just up there. I love how they tied black accents in here and along the trim up there. And then check out this storage that runs all down the length of our living area. Just past the entertainment center is going to be our half bath. I love how Fleetwood used this space. They angled the entertainment center so everybody in the coach can easily see the television from the dinette to the sofa, and then they used all of the space behind it to make this half bath very, very usable. Right here we've got a Dometic gravity flush toilet, and just tons of space in here for a half bath. I love the triple mirror vanity, good storage above there. Moving on back, we will have our Whirlpool split washer and dryer. Room, we've got our king-sized articulating bed with good storage above, and the same black accents in that beautiful wood trim. Just across, we're going to have another Sony television and 2 wardrobes. This is the other negative we've got going on in here. No big deal, but this piece of paneling on this door is just a little loose, and so got the mirror right here. Don't want to break that. That'll be an easy fix, no problem. Definitely good hanging space in here, and I love the drawers for shoes and other odds and ends. And here's some more of that Corian countertop, that real dark countertop with a very, very deep space. You could set your laundry waiting to be done, or if you have some other entertainment systems you'd like to use for your television, and then 4 really good sized drawers just below. Also, you gotta love the generator start stop right on the side of the bed where you need it. Coming into the rear bath, we've got a Tecma power flush toilet, that same Corian from the kitchen and other areas of the coach, and they're keeping the same theme with just super, super deep countertop spaces, a double mirror in your vanity with tons, I mean, I don't know how well it transfers over, but tons and tons of storage in there. How you guys doing? Nice size shower in here with a seat and shelving for your shampoo or other shower products. I am not a humongous fella. I'm not super tall. I'm about 5'9", 5'10", but you've got, my shoulder isn't even touching the wall, a full arm's length of room in here. Right next to our shower is going to be this another awesome piece of storage. We've got adjustable shelving here. You put some towels in there, right there where you need them. 3 good sized drawers and some storage under the vanity. All right, but what's this Fleetwood look like with the slide out rooms in? Starting out up front, we've got this big dummy, for lack of a better word, in the driver's seat here. He is very long. How tall are you, Cameron?
About 8'5", so.
About 8'5".
Yeah, really spacious.
I'm 4'3", so it. No, Cameron's about what, 6'2"?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about 6'2", so he's got really good leg room and plenty of room back here to go back. If you happen to be, I don't know, an NBA player or something, you could still drive this Fleetwood. Passenger seat, same story. Good room on either side, just because of one little annoying thing back there. I'll show that to you. I did realize that I had this table in the wrong configuration throughout the first part of the video, so sorry about that. It does spin, so if you'd like the rounded side on this side, you can definitely do that. But full access to your galley and your storage above, full access to your U-shaped booth dinette. This is really only the only negative to using this coach with the slide outs in. Pretty restricted on your refrigerator access. You can still definitely get a hold of some drinks, or if you keep some sandwich supplies in the drawer to make a quick meal on the road. Right here, you will have to just turn sideways and walk through there, but once you're back here, you've got room to sit on your couch, you can watch your TV, and plenty of room to get back here into your half bath. Past the half bath, you can definitely access your bed. It does have to sit up, so you will just have to have a more upright position if you do need to sleep back here, or you could lay long ways, and to get to your rear bathroom, you would just have to climb over the bed. So just to simplify, it's not perfect, but it's not the worst either. Cruising along at 55. I got the mic right here. No big squeaks, rattles. How's it drive, Cameron?
Drives great.
Drives good?
Hey, Doug, seatbelt. Got it on.
Yeah.
No, it does drive great. It's got great power, plenty of torque. I mean, you can feel it in the pedal. This thing drives exceptional.
Cameron, have you considered Rogaine or Bosley?
I have, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've considered lifts.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it would help with my confidence.
I mean, you're only 4'5", which, I mean,
Yeah.
That's pretty tall.
Yeah, I know. We're a weird combo, though. You being 8'6", and I'm 4'3".
Yeah. Oh, yeah, another mention. I mean, I'm 8'6", plenty of room
Yeah.
right here. Yeah.
All right, guys, what did you think about my 2015 Fleetwood? Hope I didn't miss too many things in here. Like I said, just leave us a comment if there's something I missed or something you know of that you would like to get some more info on. Be happy to figure it out and send it over to you. I think this coach represents such a huge value. 38 foot long, Cummins 360, 10,000 pounds of towing, bath and a half with all of this living space. You just can't beat it, especially with our process that it's going to go through. We really take all the risk out of buying a motorhome like this. For all of you who just clicked on this video to see mine and Mr. Clean's shenanigans, or just to see the inside and kind of what's going on with a beautiful Fleetwood, thank you guys for watching. This next part might be a little boring for you if you're not in the market or interested in buying this coach here from Sewellmotorcoach. Because now I'm going to talk about some of the processes that we go through here at Sewellmotorcoach, kind of how we do business. Definitely watch some of our other videos with Doug if you'd like to know a little more in depth about the processes. I'm going to keep it kind of short and sweet. If you are looking at a coach like this, Doug says this in I think almost every YouTube video. If you're looking at one, whether it be from a private sale or another dealer, and something in the pit of your stomach just doesn't feel right about it, get an inspection. That's the best thing that you can do to save yourself trouble down the road. When it comes to checking out dealers, jump on Google, check out Google reviews. They can't hide, we can't hide from good reviews or bad reviews. It's all right there on Google. It's all right there on Google, Cameron.
It's on Google.
It's on Google, baby.
It's on Google.
Check out Google. Generally on every coach we do 3 inspections. This being a trade-in, that first and second inspection were kind of blended into one. So when this coach got here, we put our guys in it. They're not going to spend a ton of time in here. They're just looking at the major systems to make sure there's not any major parts that need ordered, and it is something that we are ready to go ahead and represent it here at Sewellmotorcoach and present to our customers. That would be you guys. The most important inspection is our PDI, so that comes post-sale after you decide that this Fleetwood is the right coach for you and you put down a partial payment on it. That is when our gears get turning, we get to working. This coach goes down to the shop. The guys go all through it. They're going to use every system. They're going to touch every button. They even have a pan hanging on the wall down there marked test pan. They're going to boil some water on your cooktop. They're going to heat something up in your convection oven and your microwave. They're going to make sure the fridge is getting things cold, that your ice maker's working, along with all of your major services like the oil change for your engine, the service on the generator, and the wheels off chassis inspection. We're going to make sure your brakes are good, lube your chassis, and if the tires aren't being replaced, they're still going to be inspected by our chassis technician. And their whole goal is to make this coach as close to perfect as a used motorhome can be. Doug does not handcuff these guys, so anything they find down there just gets fixed. Our kind of our motto is just fix the coach. So any problem that they find, they're just going to order the parts and put them on to make sure that it's 100% ready when you come to pick it up. One of the guys, either Cameron or Buddy, is going to be assigned to you. They are going to be keeping you posted about what's going on with your coach in PDI, what they're waiting on, what they're doing, and scheduling your delivery date. And that's the next big thing, delivery day. When you come to pick this coach up, we don't want to just pitch you the keys and wave goodbye to you. This isn't a used car, it's a large motorhome, and especially if it's your first motorhome, you really need to know and be taught how to use this coach. Barring some major incident like Mr. Clean lopping his toe off, the tech that was on the phone with you and coordinating with you is also going to be who's handling your delivery. So that means you're going to see them when you come in. They're going to walk you through your coach, show you where everything is, and let you get comfy. After spending a night, they're going to take your questions, and it gives you the chance to kind of do your own inspection in here. Our guys are very good, but they are human, so sometimes they make mistakes. Maybe you've got a cabinet that's not adjusted properly or something that you would like to be touched up. It's much, much easier to do that while you're here at the shop, and it gives you the chance to learn how to use the coach, because if you don't know how to use the coach, you really won't be able to have very much fun with it, and isn't that the whole point in the first place? As far as trade-ins go, we do actual cash value as long as it's a coach that we want to represent here at Sewellmotorcoach. So that just means whatever number that you get, that is the number that we will write you a check for, whether you buy our coach or not. If it's a travel trailer or a fifth wheel or something that we just don't want to resell here, what Doug is going to do is he's going to put your coach up between 2 or 3 wholesalers. Whoever gives back the best number, that's the number that you are going to get. And if you decide, if something happens and you don't end up buying our coach, we will still hook you up with that wholesaler to buy yours. Pricing is very simple. We're a one-price dealer. The price that you see online is the price that you pay. We are market-based. We are going to be the best deal in the market when you're comparing apples to apples, condition, mileage, things like that. And keep in mind, when comparing apples to apples, that price includes all of the services that I have just talked about. So the PDI, the delivery, putting the guys with you, spending that time, all of the detailing services, that is all at no cost to the customer. It's all included in the price that you pay for your coach. Financing is very simple. We've got all of the same banks and can get all of the same rates as any of the big dealers. No problem whatsoever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I think this coach represents such a huge value. It was a trade-in. It's just kind of been pushed to the back of the pack as far as videos go. So I wanted to sneak into the lot, sneak it out, and get just a real quick video for you guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave us a like, comment, and share this if you think anybody else may either be interested in this motorhome or would just like this type of content. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and you guys have a great day.